It's Sheila, the Grateful Goddess, and I am on a hike today with Ted Schredd.
Good morning.
Yes, and so anyway, we are, those kind of people. We gotta be on the move, on the go, We can't be like stopping to do a video. We have to just do it in the moment.
What she says.
So anyway, I wanted to introduce you. I know I've already introduced you to Ted before, but he's amazing. Ted is an author, a fun seeker, and a photographer amongst many other things. And he
Pie tester, don't forget pie.
Oh, pie tester. Most of his previous books have been about how to really infuse your life with fun. His latest book, SmartAss Buddha, has a little bit different slant. Tell us about that.
Well, I did a lot with fun in years gone by, and fun is kind of like a way to kill boredom, a way to entertain yourself. And I knew there was a deeper level, so I had to go into inspiration. And I really feel that no matter what path you are on, if inspiration is missing, it's going to be way harder than it needs to be and way less fun than you can, just be like, ah. And life should be about woohoo!
Yeah. So what do you want people to get from this book?
What do I want people to get from this book? I feel my mission of this book is to help people connect with what inspires them, because when people get inspired, they tend to touch the lives of everybody around them. And it's like, okay, so how do you get inspired, and what does that mean? And through all my years of talking to all the happy people that I could find, it's really a process of discovering what inspires you, acting on what inspires. See, you had to do this walking. Couldn't we just be it's just being funny? She cut it for no reason. Ruined my joke. Damn it.
I'm like that.
Okay, so really want people to find what inspires them, because when you connect with what inspires you, you can just be yourself, and it's way more fun just being yourself instead of trying to be somebody else. The next part is, how do I stay inspired? What elements keep people in that state of inspiration? And a big part of that is building networks of support of people that really bring out the best in you. And I've yet to meet anybody who's super happy or successful in life that doesn't have strong networks of people that boost their spirits and support them. So it's really about getting inspired, staying inspired, and building systems, your own systems, of how to keep that juicy energy up.
I gave away my selfie stick to my daughter, and my gosh, it really is a workout to be your own selfie stick. There we go. Now he's going to serpentine. Serpentine!
You can't even imagine how tiring it is to be interviewed. Okay, hit me another question. Hit me.
Okay. Next question is, what is the greatest tip you have used in your life to be inspired?
I'd say the greatest tip would be to follow your instincts and follow your intuition. So that I've had a few really crazy experiences in my life. One was to go to a ski area and be a ski bum. Totally changed my life in the form of happiness and being true to myself. And then another time I thought I'd ride my bike all around North America, and just on a whim I cycled 13,000 kilometers. Opened my whole life to all kinds of opportunities, and whenever you follow your inspiration, it may not take you on the path that you think you're going to go, but it will open all kinds of doors, and you'll meet all kinds of interesting people, and you have all kinds of fun. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how much success you have, it's how much joy you have, and I'm all about the joy. If you want to go pursue 27 Lamborghinis, power to you, but I'm all about 27 giggles. That's my story.
Okay, just taking a little pit stop. So Ted, tell us, why is your book different than other self-help books?
Well, I truly believe that most self-help books are all the same stuff under different language, different names, different chakras, or it could be religion or whatever. And I really feel that inspiration is a word that works through all of those genres. But the most important part to me is that if you read self-help and you don't partake in it, or you don't make it habitual behavior, then you're just going to go buy another book and buy another book and buy another book. And so a big part of this book, The SmartAss Buddha, is to make things habitual and to understand a little bit of the brain psychology and how habits work. Because if you make it a habit, you might as well make a good habit, and then it just becomes way less work. I'm always about less work. If there's a way to do it wiser or without chasing your tail, running around in circles, and it's just like, just pick the things that you want to do and then learn how to make habits, and then you're golden, you know. So let's go hike.
Awesome. Bye. All right, so continuing on with this journey, this hike.
Yes.
Tell us, you talk about networks and, who you surround yourself with being uber important, and I completely agree with that. But how do you build it? How do you create a network?
Well, I've had a lot of great experiences with people supporting me and people not supporting me, and I can see the value is off the charts of when people believe in you and believe in your skills and believe in your creativity. And I started to think, well, what can I do for that? What can I do for that person? It's not about how you build networks, it's how you give to the world. And so that you want people that support you unconditionally, support people unconditionally. You want people to love you and be patient, be loving and patient. You want good friends, be an awesome friend times 10. And so once I figured out that building networks is about me and how I treat other people, it was a no-brainer. I've got so many lovely people all over Canada, the US, and Guatemala, and different parts of the world that would support me unconditionally. And so my suggestion, if you want to build lots of loving conditional support, just be the most loving unconditional loving unconditional support that you can be, and you'll really make all kinds of new friends with new people and have great experiences. And it doesn't always work, sometimes you meet Billy Butthead, and that's okay too, because you learn the kind of people that you don't want to be around. But really in life, if you don't have great relationships, really, what is it? It's nothing. You can't laugh by yourself and find it super funny. It's only medium funny when that happens.
Yeah, actually, it's Billy who is adding the color to your life. I mean,
Exactly.
so that you have fabulous stories to share in terms of humor and...
Yeah, so it's really, and out of all the books I've read tons of stuff with Wayne Dyer and Deepak Chopra and Stuart Wilde, and I kind of am surprised that it's not addressed more in self-help, because I think once you build these networks, you're gonna have fun no matter what. Even on your worst day, you'll have someone lovely who will pick you up. And one of the great people in my life is Sheila, and we've been friends for years. And we do this amazing thing of supporting each other, and sometimes we won't see each other for months and months, but we never skip a beat. So love your brothers and sisters, and you will have networks like nobody's business.
So you're all about inspiration and passing it on. What's another way to do that?
Well, one of the more intriguing things that I've just sort of found out about, and I haven't been able to do too much testing, but I think it's a pretty easy concept, is instead of having a get-together with friends over a book, over a movie, or a few drinks, why don't you have an inspiration party where you get together and talk about positive things in your life, your dreams, your goals, and like at the meeting, no politics, no negativity, just fun, rah, 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 and get together, and maybe 2 people, 3 people, 4 people get together once a month and really focus on what makes you happy. I mean, why are we here? It's like, that's the whole point, isn't it?
Yeah.
So get together and have a party specifically focused around fun, and try and do that once a month, and kind of be accountable to each other. So it's like, what did you do for fun? What did you do on your bucket list? What are you going to do on your bucket list? What inspires you? What's your dream? Like, what would make your life amazing? And talk about it, and then help each other execute it. And if nothing else, you'll have a fun time with lovely, positive people.
And again, that's talking about the network that you were talking about creating. Yep. If you start to be the person that you are looking to create and have parties, you're going to attract and create a network.
Yeah,
Fabulous. Love. Just realizing that you guys didn't even get a chance to see what we're seeing. All right. Thanks for coming out, Ted. Any parting words?
Parting words. Come join me, smartassbuddha.com. Love to have you. I know there's lots of inspired people out there, and I want to hang out with you. And thanks for having me.
Yes.